Kate, Tim and Joel.
Hey, did you ever fight the council? I've been very sensible as a ratepayer and not done that.
Okay.
Because who cares? And just do it anyway. 13, 24, 10. Why'd you fight the council? This has got our mugs all over it, Joel.
I am.
Oh, this is me.
Yeah, this is you. But I'm kind of.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm horrified and chuffed at the same time.
Well, we were just talking about my big before. This is Richard, and he has beaten the Brisbane City Council after it approved a towering 11.3 metre digital billboard next to his house. Now, the reason that we're talking about a local Brisbane City Council issue is because that billboard in question is a Kate, Tim and Joel billboard. It's one of our big good chats.
Goodness.
It looks
Us
like
hugging.
Yeah, that Will and Gracie type one, and yeah, good chat, because that's what we always say if a story's in a house. Oh yeah, good chat.
Yeah, good chat.
Do we?
Yes, we had a whole meeting about it. We did. Because remember they came, Ez and the girls came in and said, what are some of the things you guys say all the time? And we all just drew blanks. We were like, good chat. And it made a billboard.
Did we?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we say Bants.
Bants.
Yeah.
Oh, well, where were you in that meeting?
I don't know. Where was I?
Could have offered something up.
Pardon?
Could have offered something up, but you didn't.
He's busy somewhere going solo.
Oh,
I know, you're the Jerry Halliwell of our group.
Is this across the road from his house, or is that his house next? Is that number 43? Is that his house?
I think it's right there.
Or is he waking up in his bed every morning and looking at your face, screaming at him?
Also, digital billboards are very bright.
They are bright.
Yeah, I like Captain Obvious, I know.
I'd be annoyed if I had to see my face every day. I have to live with me, and it's irritating.
Actually, my suggestion for the billboard was, hey, bitch.
I know. Why don't they do hey, bear?
That's what I mean. Don't ask us if you're not going to listen to us. That's what I always say in meetings.
Oh, I had a hey, bitch flight attendant on the other night he did a bit of like, hey, bitch, flying for a show. Like that, flying for a show.
Oh, yes.
This was on the 10 p.m. flight.
Yeah.
And I said, no, I live in Melbourne, and he could not have been more disinterested and pushed that card away faster.
What? Really?
Flying for a show, hey bitch, flying for a show, and then just threw a red wine at me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you were in the last row. He was probably exhausted. Everybody else. Coming up, stuff yours.
They run out of the kids' meals.
Second last chance to get that trip to Spain.
Kate, Tim and Joel. Nova.
We worked out how Ricky Lee would like to die. 13, 24, 10. How would you like to die? Joel on stage on Saturday night, it turns out.
Oh, you got me. I would like to die. I know a lot of people have said it, but, you know, I just sort of like, I've been on my deathbed for a long time, but my deathbed's maybe like an art installation in a theatre that you can buy tickets to. Oh. And then I'd sort of like rise, music, and then I'd rise and say, and one last thing. And then I'm gone.
Well, that was actually, you haven't seen this, which is madness, but the Alexander McQueen documentary is one of my favourite docos of all time. And I had no idea about him before I watched it. So that's how good it is. And I won't go into detail, but he wanted to die in a Perspex coffin at one of his shows.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. I mean, see, that's like a true artist's mind.
Yeah.
Dark and twisted. Yeah,
absolutely. You should. It's called McQueen, I think. It's really, really good.
No, I would love to watch that.
You've said that for 3 years.
I know.
Just watch it. Just watch it.
Don't. It's Real Housewives Day.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
Nothing else on the agenda.
Well, this is how you're going to die, Blackers. Absolutely. This popular radio DJ named Tim Goff. Is that his name, or Goff?
Goff, obviously.
From Suffolk, was an hour into his show, like we are, when
kind of
an hour and a half. When the music stopped halfway through a song before resuming a few minutes later. Now, the radio presenter was broadcasting from home, and it was soon discovered that he'd passed away.
Oh my goodness!
I know. So a statement from the station said it was the heaviest of hearts. So I have to inform you that our dear friend and breakfast host Tim Goff passed away this morning while presenting his program, which is very sad. He was 55 years old. But live on air. How's that?
I reckon I'd be in this chair, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, you will.
Maybe.
Mate.
With your
You will
cheeky
be.
keyboard.
A cheeky keyboard.
yeah.
Maybe a packet of salt and vinegars.
Yeah. Doing all the same
Couple of dim
gags.
sims outside from the
I had
girls.
Chinese yesterday.
Did you?
I know.
Yeah, for lunch.
So off brand for you.
I know. Some prawn pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
doing like another, doing like a phoner, like, oh, where'd you get an inappropriate boner or something? Like, you'll be like 100 years old, being like, how'd you lose a limb? 13, 24, 10. And then he's gone.
This newsreader almost died live on air because she was vomiting so much.
The government is refusing to comment on the allegations. Japan's Prime Minister Junichiro Koizumi has apologised for World War II atrocities committed by his country. The Prime Minister has made the statement during a summit of Asian and African leaders in Jakarta. The government is refusing to comment on the allegations.
Oh.
That poor girl. She was vomiting hard because you're in the news window too. You're probably on like 180 network stations. She wished she died.
Oh, that is... I've heard that before and it never doesn't make me...
Remember
bad,
when
but
we
she
were all in here?
powered through.
That TikTok girl and I vomited?
Yes.
I've never vomited at work
He
ever.
ran and vomited.
My face just went, and I went, hold
He was
that thought,
white
and
as a
I-
ghost and ran down the hallway.
Oh, this is when you were unwell and then Ricky and I...
Tried to do the best of show.
We did it.
Oh, you
We
did
did.
it.
We definitely
I
did
heard
it.
some stories.
Was it great?
Yeah.
You know?
We gave it our best.
Yeah, that's true.
Hit me with your best shot.
Surprised you're not doing the radio conference tomorrow. Hey, Cameron. How do you want to die, mate?
I'd actually like to die from when I'm bungee jumping, the cord just snapping and me just plummeting straight down. Quick and painless.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, insurance payment to the family.
Wow.
Great.
Okay. Thanks, Cam. You thought about this. Heidi, our Heidi in the newsroom,
Brutal.
said she put her hand in that radio vomit.
What?
Heidi, were you working?
Hang on.
Is she here?
She
we
was
just need
there.
clarification.
Is Heidi here? I would like an explanation.
Oh, my goodness.
Or is Heidi chuffed off?
No, I don't know.
I must say-
let's speak to Terry. Yeah, you must.
Didn't just sound like she was vomiting.
What do you mean?
Hello, Terry.
Oh, hi, Terry.
How would you like to die, Terry?
Well, since now I'm single after 28 years, I would like to go out the old-fashioned way, and that's underneath a 25-year-old.
Oh, that's brilliant,
Terry.
What did you tell?
Oh, yeah, Terry.
Can I ask you what you told the girls to get on air? Was that what you told them?
Oh, I told him under a 20-year-old, but, I'm...
Yeah, they're beautiful. You could be called all the way, Terry.
Yeah.
Now, Heidi from the newsroom's here. You put your hand in, hang on, this one.
The government is refusing to comment on the allegations.
Who was it?
Oh, it was a lovely girl called Jess who's still in the business.
Yeah.
But it was probably close to 20 years ago, and it was very early in the morning, and
Yeah.
she was coming off an overnight shift, and I was on the breakfast shift and didn't tell anyone. So I've gone to move the keyboard, as you do when you go in to read the news to get everything around, and it was all stuck under there.
Oh, Heidi.
Nice cold vomit. It was
Was it after a big night, or was it, you don't know? Well, we're not saying.
I can't say.
Okay,
I can't burn my friends like that.
Oh, how nice. I wonder if someone put their hand in my vomit. They'd be like, ooh,
I have many times.
never washing
mate.
this hand again.
Kate, Tim, and Joel on Nova.
Have you been an extra? And I don't mean how people are starting to use that in sayings as like, oh, God, that's so extra.
extra.
I hate that.
Well, first of all, old man, not starting to say that word's been around for a long time.
Oh, are you right, mate? Because I can just do this, turn you off. Look at that. Now you're not on at all. Oh, look. Oh, Joel's not on at all. It's just Tim and Ricky here.
He's being so extra on the screens. Look at him.
Yeah, I remember that. Have people just started that saying? That's so extra.
Angry he
I can
is.
see you speaking, but we can't hear you, and it's wonderful.
Not going to air.
This is great. Pardon? Be careful, because I can turn you on at any time. I can see you doing your little sassy moving, like you think you've said something
Yeah.
funny.
Am I not
No,
on air?
oh, there you are.
Oh, you are now.
Am I on air?
No, you're not. No, you're not on there, mate. Why don't I do this more often?
This is brilliant.
I can't hear you, mate. Sorry.
Joel, talk a bit louder. We can't hear you.
It's like there's a bird in a cage in there.
Difference. You're in a completely different city.
I know. Why are you yelling? Now you're
I'm on air.
And now you're not. And now ask Gemma if you're on air now. Ask Gemma if you're on air now. Isn't that wonderful?
Why is this so funny?
Maybe
Extra has been around for a long time.
It might be nice to be nice to Tim sometimes.
I am nice to you all the time. I'm just saying, extras.
Big Daddy Tim.
Sorry, mate. Just dropped out.
Bad reception.
Okay. Yep, go on. You take it from here. I don't even know if I'm on air.
Me.
Me.
Have you ever been an extra? 13 24 10's the number.
When I was on Neighbours, an extras came up to
Yeah, no, go serious.
came up to me and said, "How did I get this job?" And I was like, they sort of wrote it in for me, and
so funny.
they were like, "Why?" And then having to explain why is the most awful thing ever. And I just went, I don't know. Never mind.
But the best extra story I ever heard was when there was a guy who was an extra on one of the James Bond movies, and he's just sitting around. There's a lot of waiting when you're on set. And this bloke came up behind and said, "It's boring, isn't it?" And it was Daniel Craig.
That's brilliant.
I sat next to Daniel Craig on a spin bike at Equinox on Sunset Boulevard.
Oh my God. Is he
And
a
I was
spin
like,
man?
yeah. And I was side-eyeing the hell out of him.
Let's keep it on spin class for a second. Do you think Lizzo would beat us all at spin class?
Not me and Joel. I reckon me and
That
Joel.
was Gemma's big call from the week.
She's very fit. She works a lot.
Runs around that stage playing the flute,
Does she?
singing.
Crystal flute.
A crystal flute?
She played some sort of like $200 million, not vintage, like ancient crystal flute the other day. Ancient's also not the right word. But yeah.
A bit like saying extra. It's a new thing.
Yeah.
Or that slaps. I went through about a year of trying to convince Jack, my boyfriend, that I came up with that slaps, and it would make him so angry.
Why are we talking about being an extra?
Well, there's a guy from Kentucky. His name is Josh, and he's posted a TikTok video every day pretending to be dead. I love this so much. In the hopes that a show would cast him as a corpse. Look how good he is at playing dead. He wanted to be in a TV show as a corpse in one of an episodes. So after 321 days, he finally got his wish come true. CSI Vegas has got in touch, and they've offered him a chance to play a dead body in one of their episodes.
Oh, I'm so happy for him.
No acting experience, but look at that.
That is class.
That's good dead.
Is this it?
That is good dead.
I just want to thank all of y'all, and I want to thank my friends and family that have helped me with filming over the past year, and I want to thank CSI Vegas for casting me. It was a truly amazing experience, and I couldn't have done it without all of y'all.
Oh, he's so extra.
Can you do a good dead?
No, because I can't sit still.
You can't, yeah.
I can't even be still in my own house. I can't even sit on the couch.
Oh,
How do you watch TV?
I can assure you he can play dead. Well, last time we made love, he certainly was.
Starfishing.
What about you, Joel, with your neighbours?
You would play dead easy.
You'd be a good dead. Can you just like die on air?
No, my character didn't die. Neighbours, he
die?
went to jail for money laundering.
Oh.
Because they were ripping off Ozark back then.
They were ripping off Ozark.
Ozark's big. Imagine the neighbours'
Right,
writing
listen.
room. Ozark's big. Let's write that in.
I know. Ride in a dragon. People love that at the moment. Put
People
that in
love
there.
dragons.
Dragon of Ramsey Street.
Colette Man can play it.
Michael, you're an extra?
Yes, I certainly was.
In what?
Neighbours.
Oh, were you the...
Oh, wow. Okay.
Michael, did we ever, tread the boards together?
No, not at all. This was about 25 years ago.
Okay.
And are you
Maybe 20.
are you an actor? Are you still in the industry?
No, not at all. No.
Did you enjoy the
If you
experience?
saw how boring it is, you're like, why would I do this?
It was actually kind of a dare. So, yeah, on 2 occasions I was on there.
You played a bear?
No. It was a
sorry.
dare.
Oh, it was a dare. I thought you said you played a bear.
What was that? You went to a dares?
Kate, Tim, and Joel. Nova.
Well, let's meet our next quick draw guest, shall we?
Our next guest is one of the best in the biz.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
A Radio Hall of Famer and Order of Australia medalist.
Welcome to the living room.
She's a regular on our TV screens and co-hosts Jonesy and Amanda on Sydney's WSFM.
We'll still be doing the radio 107 years from now.
Here to teach the team a thing or two. Her name was Amanda Keller.
Oh my God, I love you.
That introduction makes it sound like I'm on the pension. How old am I? Can you hold my hanky?
I know you wanted to go downstairs to Smooth, but we got you up here with all the young'uns.
I've had to put my bus pass away and I'm so excited.
Yeah, welcome.
It's so
Thank
nice
you.
to have you. Have you been in another network's radio studio before?
I have, not for a long time,
No,
but
no.
I haven't been in this one.
It's nice, isn't
It's
it?
very nice. Views of the city.
Well,
Show off.
who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
It's actually a green screen.
It's all fake. You're in industrial park as well.
Yeah, we feel very cheeky having you in, but we love it.
I know, it's naughty, isn't it?
I know.
I didn't ask. You know that whole thing about Joel. You kind of. I don't know. I always forget the saying, but you ask for forgiveness later. You don't ask for permission.
Better to ask forgiveness than beg something or other.
Yeah, and then like it's after 5 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon, and Amanda's just wandered in, and our CEO's walked past. I'm like, oh, well, that's blown that cover.
It's unfortunate.
Welcome, Amanda. I
Thank
just
you.
adore you.
Oh, aren't you sweet? And what a nice knit you're wearing.
Oh, well, I said to my partner, I
Christmas
said,
in October.
I know it's actually way too hot for the current temperature, but I said, Amanda's coming in. I need to dress up because I've always said you're the best dressed person in showbiz. And I'm not just saying that because you're here. I'm on record.
You are the nicest people ever. I might stay here forever. So suck up. You will have to empty my colostomy bag for me.
Happy to.
But you know, here's where the bloodbath's happening. So you sure you're okay
watch
to
out.
stay?
Is there a bloodbath?
Apparently, allegedly.
So you only know when you read those things about yourself.
Yes.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know.
No, that's it.
No, yeah, it was news to us too. And we're here.
Now, the reason we really wanted you in this week is because it's Radio's Night of Nights on Saturday.
That's
And
right. You're saying it with a smirk. Now, come on.
Never. Are you serious? I love it. I'm trying to convince others that it's one of my favourite nights of the year because we do actually get to catch up with everyone.
We do. It's the Radio Awards, or the ACRAs, the Australian Commercial Radio Awards as they're known. It's a long night. Jonesy and I are hosting.
Yeah.
It goes from 6 p.m. till midnight. It's not televised, so people get in and start drinking early. But there are awards for country, for regional and metro in every single category.
Wow.
There are awards for engineering and awards for sales integration and awards for word salad. You know those categories, I don't even know what it means.
Yeah.
So it's a long evening.
Yeah,
I've never been.
Oh, haven't you?
No, this is my first radio awards.
It is funny, though. This is the difference between veterans like us and newbies because I said Joel and I are presenting on Saturday night.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I said, let's get on early so we can crack on.
Get on it.
Hit the bar.
Ben and Liam, who have never been to a radio awards before, they're chuffed that they're on at the end because they get to present a good award. And I'm like, you guys don't get it.
No, fools. It's an unusual night in that over the years, I hosted once before with Kelsey Grammer. It's like
my
they
God.
put
Yeah, I know.
individuals
God.
into a snow globe, give it a shake, and you present with that person. So I
Wow.
hosted with him. There was one year when
Did Kelsey have a kind of question where the cameras were? It's a function centre.
he looked confused. There was a year where I think Merrick hosted with Sharon Osbourne.
Yes, that's
Oh
right.
my God.
There was a year where John Cleese was the host.
He read out
Right.
my name, Joel. John Cleese read out my name as a nominee. I didn't win, but I was chuffed.
So next year, one of you might be hosting with the Sultan of Brunei. You just never know.
I was going to say, it's my first ACRAs, and I'm hearing all these names, but I'm getting Jonesy and Amanda and look thrilled.
Well, you are up against us for the big award of the night, the show of the year.
Oh, not best Instagram post? That's got to be one now, doesn't it?
I'm sure there is.
Why are you hosting? Have you given up the booze or what?
That's why I'm here. People ask me to do things and I say yes.
You're a yes
You
person.
come back with a very quick yes. I did appreciate that. But yeah, knowing you, Joel, you'd probably want to host next year, and that means that you don't get it.
Well, I like to show off my craft.
And what's that? Is that the jumper?
It's a project. Yes. Do you roast people? This is like, is it like, because I've seen you at the Logies before, and I've only ever attended the Logies. I've never been to the Radio Awards. Is it similar, or am I really?
Well, it's not broadcast, so people do take some license, but we all know and love each other, so you don't want to roast too hard.
No.
The last few years, though, it has been hosted by Chris and
Andrew Hansen.
Chris and Andrew
Chris
from
Taylor.
from the Chaser, and so obviously they're hugely satirical,
Yes.
and so everyone copped it. They sort of
Yes.
did a slight Ricky Gervais version.
Yeah.
But you have to still be nice to colleagues, so it's a bit bit of a grey area.
I'm trying to find a text from Chris Taylor because he's the one that told me that you guys were hosting. And I probably don't want to. It looks like we've been bumped this year from Jonesy and Amanda.
You know why? Because they obviously got paid.
And no material for you to work with on our show. So, just keep
What
looking
could we
elsewhere.
possibly say?
What could you say?
And we're nice people.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we are.
Yeah.
I actually did get in trouble one year, though, back in the day. I was hobnobbing too much with the other side because I see people on my side all the time.
Everyone gets paranoid on a night like that. All the bosses get paranoid.
Yeah, but obviously when Justice Crew are up for their third song, that's the time that you jump over and meet other CEOs.
We do have a line about the only radio awards ever where you're not going to see Conrad Sewell or Justice Crew.
Can you mention who's performing? Any special guests?
Are we allowed to say Birds of Tokyo?
Yeah, of course you are.
Well, they're not performing. No, they are.
Oh, are they?
They are.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay, that's fun. They're good.
Oh, I'm excited.
That's fun.
Yeah, that is
Sounds
really
like
fun.
something I'd say, that's fun. That's fun.
I am also just looking at what I have to do next, because I am the panel op, as you can see.
of course,
I'm not just
of course.
doing this in front of you.
No,
Oh,
you're
this
not
is
just
his
showing
craft.
off for me.
No, when I first met Amanda, I was in my teens and I made her a cup of coffee when she was working with Andrew Denton.
I don't remember that.
I know you don't.
That tea obviously was beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
I only had one gob of spit in it.
Yes, that's why I wanted your job. Now, you are here for a quick draw, which is fantastic.
Yes.
And we have, I don't know how your games work on your show, but we have the Prime Minister give the rules. So here's Anthony Albanese with the quick draw rules.
I'm Anthony Albanese, and these are the official quick draw rules. Tim will give a category and a letter. The first to yell out a correct answer gets a point. The first answer you yell out is locked in. Best out of 7 wins. Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
That is the key.
Okay, I'm going to stand up so I can concentrate more.
Oh, yeah, I always stand up.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
okay.
I'll give you a practice question, then we'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm nervous
Have you
playing
brought one of your
Amanda.
I've got
songs in?
sweaty palms too, don't you worry.
I know.
Name something you'd see backstage at the Radio Awards, starting with C.
Oh, cake.
Cake backstage. Who has cake backstage?
Well, I don't know
Urinal
what's on your
cakes?
rider. Yes.
Amanda Keller's here, going to play Quick Draw for real when we come back.
Kate, Tim and Joel's Quick Draw.
So nice to have Amanda Keller in. Of course, Sydney people will wake up with her if you're not doing it with your local breakfast show on Nova.
Of course.
Or Smooth.
Nice.
Oh, no, I just got
Really
handed
clear.
a post-it from the boss. Please plug the breakfast shows around the country. Of course, we love them. But, of course, we'll see you tomorrow night in the living room as well at 7:30 on
Thank
Channel
you
10.
very much, yes.
Will you be watching yourself in preparation for hosting the Radio Awards on Saturday night?
I don't think there's much in the world that can really prepare you
No.
for that. Maybe train spotting.
Oh, yes, that's good. I'll watch Private Parts.
Private parts? Oh,
Yeah,
Howard
Howard
Stern,
Stern.
of course. Or my own private parts, which is another way of really grilling down.
I'm actually hosting the radio conference tomorrow, not to, big note myself.
That's
but
right.
yeah.
Who are you interviewing on stage?
Abby Chatfield. So,
heard
really
of her.
mixing up the networks.
Got your questions?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, for sure. We'll be all over the Daily Mail. Not for the first time this week either.
No, that's right. I might come along to that. See how you
Come
go.
along. Carl Sanderlands, Ben Fordham.
I love how I've been in radio for almost 22 years, but Joel Quickie and Abby Chatfield are on stage at the.
You and I aren't anywhere to. No, nowhere.
No, that's cool. You'll have fun.
Yeah,
it's
thanks.
cute.
Can't
It's
wait.
cute.
And there are sandwiches and cake there.
Yeah, that's
Brilliant.
true. But yeah, so as you said, we're up for the big award against you and Jonesy,
Mm-hmm.
and generally we all walk in going, "Oh, Kyle and Jackie, you will win," and then we have a few too many, and that's the only award you're actually allowed to make a speech after you win.
Oh.
Ironically, it's the very last award of the night after a 6-hour presentation where everyone's had a lot to drink. That's the only speech allowed.
Yeah, perfect.
Does
perfect.
your are you guys having a bit of an after party, bit of a kick on?
Well, considering it finishes at 12, and then there are ARN drinks that finish at 1. So I think you're allowed one
geez.
drink and then you go home.
And who's performing at the ARN drinks?
Oh, performing at the drinks. I don't think that's
Don't you
not
have a performance?
No.
We've got performers
We
at
do.
our after
We
party.
have a
don't
full
we?
lineup.
Who have you
We've got
got?
Dom Dollar.
Yes.
You know Dom Dollar, obviously.
I know Dom Dollar. Is he like Dolly Dyer?
I don't know. All right. And lewd. Okay, Dom Dollar's enough. Okay, here we go. Question
And
number 1 for real. It's
I'm ready.
best of 7,
Oh,
first
no.
to 4, as Albo says.
Ultimately, Tim
Mm-hmm.
will exercise his discretion.
Name a radio host starting with J.
Jonesy.
Jackie O.
Jonesy. Look at this.
I'm Joel. Oh, I'm maybe not. Oh.
No, radio host.
No, yeah, I'm not. I'm just a bit, a bit of light and shade on the side.
Something on the side.
Oh, yeah, diversity, bit of diversity.
You're a hot piece. Question 2. Name an in-studio snack food starting with P.
Peanuts!
What's your snack? Do you snack in the morning? Could we snack in here?
Oh, look. What do you snack on in here?
Mini packets of salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah,
Oh,
shakes.
yum.
I got to eat in here like I would never dream of eating at home.
Yeah. But see, breakfast radio makes you fat. And so you have to, because you start very early and then you just keep eating all day.
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful. I've gone through the stages. Jonesy and I used to sometimes leave the radio show and go across to the shops and eat a baked potato with sour cream on it.
Oh, yeah.
Then we had to put ourselves on team diet.
Yeah, cool.
So now it's oatmeal and boring stuff like that.
Oh, nice. It's very relaxed in your studio. When I used to come in as a guest, it was always a very nice vibe.
Oh, yeah, that's
Nice.
right.
It is relaxed. Yeah.
Actually, that's what when you got the job here, Kyle Sanderland said to me, well, that's it. You've wrecked it. You've taken Australia's favourite radio guest.
Oh, there you go. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very
True.
much.
Okay, question
So
number...
my mind's in the game.
One each.
Hey, gosh, I really pumped your tyres today, haven't I, Joel?
I know, thank you.
You're welcome.
He's never like this.
Yeah, well, it's just because it's you and I. It's just the boys. Name somewhere you go swimming, starting with L.
Lagos. I was with Beyond 2000 for some years.
That's right. Lagos, love it. Okay, question number 4. Name something that gets you ghoulies, starting with T.
Teeth!
Teeth?
Well, you were first.
I have a teeth that's a bit, zapping lately because it's a bit, yeah.
Sensitive?
Sorry. Sensitive.
Oh, you're so
that's really getting
sensitive.
my ghoulies.
Okay.
What gets your ghoulies?
Everything gets
Okay,
my
good.
ghoulies. The older I get, the list gets longer.
Yeah, fair enough.
Question number 5. Name an ingredient used to make scones, starting with S.
Self-rising flour!
Oh.
What did you say?
Salt.
I thought you said Scotch. One for you, one for me.
Who got in first?
Well, we can go,
No idea.
let's show Amanda what a slick operation this is
Oh,
and
come
go
on,
to a
guys.
replay.
Don't muck it up.
We have someone working on replays here. Here we go.
Self-rising flour!
Salt? I think salt is
That
a
was
full
you.
answer. Was
I
in.
think, did you get sort of that snicker technology from the cricket?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I love Snickers. All right. Joel, you need this to stay in the game. Amanda, if you get this, you have won.
Oh, my palms are sweaty for a reason, and
It's
I'm
really
ready.
been your week.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Name an American state starting with N.
Nebraska!
Okay, I have to go to the replay again.
Did we say the same thing?
I think we both said Nebraska.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. Really? Okay, let's go to the replay here. Any minute now.
Oh,
thanks,
no.
thanks to KFC and Lubemobile.
Nebraska! Nebraska!
Oh.
Nebraska!
For the interest of good radio, I'll give it to Joel and make it a tiebreaker.
Okay.
You would you did the same on your show.
How do you say you wouldn't know? We know what good radio is. How dare you? In the interest of
I
good
did
radio.
not say that.
Well, we'll find out midnight on Saturday, won't we?
Oh, that's true.
That's right. Arm wrestled to the death.
Bring it. Okay, for the win.
Okay.
Name something that might chase you, starting with P.
People!
Oh, you
people.
won!
How did you do that?
Oh, I really wanted that one. That's a real...
Oh. What else would there be? A pig? Yeah. Oh, well,
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
Well, maybe now I've thought about it. If you think you're not getting paid to host the radio, you will win the big award. That'll be your payment at the end.
No, I don't think it would.
Congratulations, best on our team. See ya.
By then, I'm home.
So nice to see you. We'll see you Saturday.
I look forward to seeing you both then.
Kate, Tim and Joel is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.